Today's episode is all about shock and awe. So the Federal Reserve has been saying for months that there's no issue in the labor market, and the softening was due to population growth. However, the numbers come out and payroll
22,000 off the mark.
Short of what was anticipated, yes. And we know that interest rates are already falling in light of the news. What do we make of what's going on? And is this a guarantee that Powell will cut rates here in about a week and a half?
Well, I mean, it's a 96% chance for them to cut rates, but how much?
So it's not
will
a
it be
matter
50%?
of if, it's
I
how
think the
much.
50% or the 50
bips.
basis point cut is getting stronger.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's what I was curious too, because we were just talking before this. I was actually, watching the crypto market, stock markets respond to this too, because everything was really pumping, and then all of a sudden it came out and it didn't hit right away, but within an hour of it being reported, all of a sudden you just see it fall off a physical cliff. So then part of me is did they think it was going to be a worse of a report? So I was just, I was puzzled by the reporting this morning and the response. The response of the market.
Sure. The overreaction and then the pullback.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely a pullback. I mean, we really got 113 Bitcoin and went down to 11 in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was a whoop.
Well, I mean, it's just manipulation, I think.
Agreed.
Agreed. Just people are, let me sell 20,000 Bitcoin or 10,000 Bitcoin all at once.
Yeah, a couple of whale dumps.
Yeah.
So the thing to watch, though, is the spread between the 10-year Treasury and mortgage interest rates, because it's compressed. And we know that it was unusually high 12, 18 months ago, and it's come back down a little. And so what happens if we do get a 50 basis point cut, but the spread goes back up into the 300s?
They want to make their cheddar.
And then rates essentially stay the same. I mean,
rates
that is
came
a
down this
real
morning.
possibility.
We're at 6.45 now.
Sure. Yeah, we are. We're, that's got to be a 18-month low. I mean, I'm not quite sure how long it's been since we've seen that rate, but it has definitely been a bit.
Yeah, well, they've said for a minute the effective interest rate. That's what I was thinking of. That effective rate has got to get up below 6, I think, for the needle to really start moving with the housing market. So at 6.45, 50 bips could obviously almost get us there. So we'll see if
it directly correlates into a reduction in the interest rate. And I think that there will be a lot of people that are surprised when it doesn't. And then what does that do to housing sentiment? Does it become more bearish? It's just such an interesting time, and wish we had that crystal ball. It's on its way from Amazon, not here yet. This next story is just insane. Kawhi Leonard, the notorious NBA basketball player, basically there's a scandal unfolding about him. Pablo Torre uncovered a LLC where Kawhi Leonard was receiving $28 million. Is a tree planting company. Now,
he's getting into the tree planting.
What
business.
the accusation is that potentially the Clippers have sidestepped the NBA salary caps and are giving Kawhi Leonard a little extra cheddar on the side. Let's watch this video.
What we know is that NBA executives were suspicious of how Steve Ballmer's Clippers landed the most valuable free agent on the market, Kawhi Leonard. That the NBA did not find that Ballmer got Kawhi by sweetening their offer.
Mm-hmm.
But also that in March 2025, this celebrity-endorsed, multi-billion-dollar, allegedly fraudulent tree brokerage named Aspiration, which promises to clear your conscience and your emissions, they filed for bankruptcy. And this is where the clue is. What David's looking at with his glasses on is a bankruptcy filing, and there's a list of creditors. The entities to which Aspiration and all of their alleged fraudulence still owes the most money. And what I noticed is what David is noticing right now, which is that on that list of creditors, up near the top, above the Boston Red Sox,
KL2 Aspire LLC.
And what does it list there under manager or member name?
Kawhi Leonard.
Whose NBA jersey number, just to connect all of the dots here, happens to be what?
Number 2.
What I started doing was scour the internet for any mentions of Aspiration. And this was hard to find, which also might seem weird, right? Because every other celebrity Aspiration gave money to was well known. There was Drake offering a statement to Rolling Stone. There was Doc Rivers, Kawhi's own head coach. Robert Downey Jr. was cutting his commercial. That was the whole point of paying the A-list Avengers. 0 times Kawhi Leonard mentioned Aspiration. And so what I started doing was reaching out to dozens of former Aspiration employees.
And I didn't so much as discover it as I was told about it.
What was your reaction? What were you told?
My reaction was, what the f***? And I was told, oh, these are the major contracts and the major players you really need to be aware of. And we went through a litany of, really, really top tier name contracts. And then, oh, by the way, we also have a marketing deal with Kawhi Leonard, a $28 million organic marketing sponsorship deal with Kawhi. And that if I had any questions about it, essentially don't because it was to circumvent the salary cap. LOL.
Wow.
Whoa. So he got paid out $28 million by this company for endorsements.
Okay,
it never happened.
It gets better. So check this out. Steve Ballmer claims, I've been conned. I had no idea that this was, fraudulent. I thought everything was on the up and up, and he's claiming innocence here.
So he decided to make a $28 million aspiration for what?
Well, did he or did someone in management do that? I mean, the billionaires are never going to take the fall, right?
No.
I didn't know anything about it. Hey, I got millions.
It was only 28 million. No big deal. That's what I do every day.
We're investing in the tree company.
Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. So when the NBA launches an investigation, which I highly doubt they want to do this, they probably do not want to go look because they're gonna find some stuff they don't like.
I would imagine that this happens more than we know.
That's what Chris and I were saying.
There are lots of different shell companies that are paying these guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, this happened with college athletes.
Oh yeah.
They were doing this kind of stuff with college athletes for so long, and then they changed it
the NIL.
to where the NIL to where they can actually make money now.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. What does salary caps mean, anyways?
Well, isn't it supposed to level the playing field so that the teams can actually compete?
Yeah, your bigger market teams.
Yeah, if you have people doing this, then other teams won't be able to compete.
But the bigger market teams are always the ones winning, anyways. I mean, when's the last time?
Is it because they're doing stuff like this?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Right? Like,
yeah, they get more money. Like the Lakers. How many times the Lakers win? The Miami Heat win. I guess the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, they won a lot.
San Antonio is a small market team.
Yeah, a pretty small market team.
Yeah, right. If you think about it,
Chicago, the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago's a big market team.
Won a lot of championships. The Clippers. Did the Clippers win? No.
No, they were good for a while, but
they're trying to buy their way to the top. It's not working. Oh, what a scandal! It'll be fun to see how this one plays out, but. What a great job from Pablo on uncovering all of getting all those
ingenious.
interviews.
Yeah, he got wild on it. Kyrie's like, be quiet. I'll give you a few mil.
Well, that video already has 30 million views. Insane. Let's end it up with strategy. Is it going to make it to the S&P 500?
We'll see. By the end of the day, hopefully they don't. Are they going to be snubbed by the S&P or are they going to be accepted?
Well, it was
big boy. Snub them out club, right? Like you're not allowed into the club yet.
They've met all the technical requirements, so
now the committee can say yes or no. We'll see. I'm hoping.
What's your gut?
I mean, I guess my gut is they'll snub them for another three or 4 months until December.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
But I think what's cool about this is once it does go into the S&P 500, all these people that put money into the S&P 500. They
sprinkle.
Part of their paycheck goes into these 401ks and they use the S&P 500. They're going to own Bitcoin, whether they know it or not.
Whether they know it or not.
Knowingly or unknowingly.
Yes. So.
What's your gut, Elliot? What do you think?
I'm with Jay. I don't think it's going to happen this time. I think it'll be towards the end of the year.
I'm gonna go with it happens. Like let's do this.
Right. I hope it happens. I'm with you. Go load up and buy me some strategy. Buy more strategy.
Let's go. What do you think? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for tuning in.